funny. Try to explain why theirs is funny or interesting.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
And, oh, yeah, that would be funny. You portray all of the cards as funny, but only half of them are.
Mm.
But you just say, explain why each of these cards is funny.
But only half of them are actually funny.
Right, you know.
You can come up with a reason why it might be funny.
And so there will be some very literal students who, you know, will, maybe you give them a choice, like, this is funny because it's physical comedy, or this is a pun, you know, some wordplay, or it's an amusing cartoon, or it's a difficult situation. You know, choose one of these four. And the reality is, it may just be a picture of a sunset, and so therefore it's not A, B, C, or D.
Right.
But you present it like you have to choose one of these four.
Right.
And that is the surest way to find out which students are adverse to confronting authority. And then you know it's those students who you take aside after class and you sit with them and you say, you know, we've been together now 3 lessons, and I don't really know what you're interested in. And it turns out many of these students that are shy, I guess, to talk to the teacher, it exhibits itself in different ways. It's like, well, you're the teacher, you're supposed to know, or I'm waiting for you to tell us what we're going to study. Isn't that what you're paid for? You know, isn't it my job to shut up and listen to you? And what the method is telling us, especially from Dennis Littke, is that the teacher has 2 ears too and should be listening.
Right. Right.
I mean,
the student can teach you what they need.
Right.
Or how they're going to work. You can take cues from them so you can get them the best method.
Right. And so if you can give them choices but hide some of the choices, then you'll identify the ones who say, but this isn't funny. It's not A, B, C, or D. And you say, good, 2 points for you. You know?
Right. Right. And if you don't just pick one, you really know they get it.
Have you ever done...
For them to be able to get rid of each option, you know, if you didn't understand one, odds are you'll pick that one and say, well, I know it's not any of the others, and I don't understand what that one means. It must be that one.
Right.
But if you can get rid of each one, you know they know them all.
Right. And have you ever heard of lateral thinking? These are stories that they give you part of the information. And, I don't know. There's a hat and 3 pieces of coal sitting on the lawn. Explain. Why are they there? And maybe they'll throw in some, and there's a scarf, and they'll throw in an extra piece of information that might not be relevant, like a tricycle.
Okay.
And then you're supposed to ask questions that have yes or no. The students are supposed to ask you questions like, what time of year is it? Or, is this in front of a bakery? Or, there's a carrot out there. Is that because it's a restaurant? And what you eventually find out, yes, it's in December. And right. So you've already figured it out, right?
It's like, it's Santa.
It's a 3 pieces of coal, a hat, and a carrot. Why are they on the...
Oh, it's a snowman.
Right, see? So some of the information has been withheld.
Right.
And it's up to them. And these are very good exercises to help you figure out what kind of thinking pattern this person has. Because there are sequential thinkers that sometimes because something's missing, they stop. And they wait for that last piece of information to come in. And then there are others who are sequential who tackle something very carefully and patiently, and they'll come up with the answer. Whereas then there are sort of intuitive thinkers who might come up with something pretty funny, but it doesn't fit the facts.
Right.
It's like, is there a barbecue nearby? Is there some meat?
Right.
And it could be, they had been barbecuing, and these things fell out.
Okay.
But then they forgot.
Things, yeah.
Yeah.
And do you think, with the people that hopefully I'll be working with, are these going to be like their first experience with English?
No. Most of them.
First English?
Most of them.
Formal way?
Well, because you're going to go to a language school that, let's see, I sent you the